There's a moment when you realize you've stayed too long. You feel it in the way you second guess your voice, in the way you apologize for being hurt, and in the silence you keep because you're too tired to fight back. I used to love someone who made me feel suffocated. Like I was always walking on eggshells, never sure what the fuck would set him off. He would pick apart my words, casual statements turning into twisted accusations, and my text messages turning into traps. If I didn't respond fast enough, he would accuse me of cheating, then turn off his phone for hours upon hours. Later, I found out he was on the beach with his other girlfriend, leaving me stranded in silence and guilt. And still, I would sit there, panicked, apologizing, sending text after text, as if I was the one who was in the wrong. This was my first boyfriend. I was 15. This was my first step into love. I didn't know any better. But the relief I felt when I finally walked away from him, I knew that the last time I saw him was the last time that I will ever see him. And to this day, it's my favorite memory of him. In the rear view mirror of the taxi I took to get home. As I creep closer and closer to year 25, I found myself in a similar situation. Different face, different name, but the big lesson here: boundaries do not exist to someone who knows that you can do better. He made his insecurities my burden. If I didn't answer fast enough, since you weren't responding, I decided to fuck someone else, suggesting that he has other options. I better step up. He would pull away emotionally just to see if I would chase him. And when I didn't, paragraphs and paragraphs of guilt, gaslighting me into believing I'm the problem. And somehow, 1 week into the situationship, I found myself reassuring him and stroking his ego. Then I took a beat. Why the fuck am I doing all this? For what? The last straw was him peeing in my car. I believe he did this because he felt like he would get away with it. My car is special to me. It's the first adult purchase that I did on my own. I told him so many times in so many different ways to respect my car. It's not a bathroom. But once I left him in the car alone, he did it anyway. He felt like my boundaries were outrageous and inconvenience, all because he didn't want to get his lazy ass out of my fucking car. That's when I kick him out of my car. And hours later, he calls me telling me it's my fault for his behavior. It's my fault he did what he did. If I wasn't so this, if I wasn't so that. This time, I knew I was being gaslit. I knew my kindness was being taken advantage of. But this time, I listened to my gut. I needed to go. Guilt isn't love. Over-explaining isn't communication. You are not the bad person for calling out bullshit. The person who makes you feel crazy or bad for your emotions or blames you for your justified reactions isn't the person who will love you. It isn't the person who you'll marry. It's a person who is just in your life for a lesson that you needed to learn. So it's time to go. Leaving isn't giving up. It's saving yourself from a time of stress and heartache. So I walked away, and I am glad I didn't look back. You don't have to justify your boundaries. You deserve peace without anyone's permission. And when you leave, don't look back. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my poems / story time. I want you to love yourself, treat yourself with kindness, spoil yourself, because there are so many people who want to steal your joy, but you have the power to keep it. Keep everything that is perfect about you. And I wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful spring season. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!